What's good, everyone? It's Martin from mjo23dan.com. Today I want to show you a quick pickup, and that is an outlet pair that just dropped this past week. I was able to get this shoe for friends and family at 30% off November 1st through the 5th. I went on the first day. These shoes for $159, and I got them with friends and family for $112. Check it out. Okay, so just wanted to point out on the box real quick, you do have a B stamp on the sticker label, and of course these are going to be B grade sneakers. There's also going to be another B grade stamp right there on the lid, and that's everywhere there is on the shoe box. So if you guys are wondering like why these became B grades, I'll let you know in a second. So these dropped man, I want to say almost a month ago, and there was a reason why, is because there was some cosmetic flaws in the shoes. So I'm pretty sure it's the type of glue that they're using to adhere the shoes onto the midsole. So that glue, when it hit that yellow, just made it red. And this is like the half decent pair that I picked out over at the outlet. They only had sizes 9 through 11 left. I was trying to get one for my boy in a size 11, but the 211s that they had were like really bad. There was a lot of red marks on the midsole itself. So altogether, Jordan Brand just decided that they were going to recall the shoe and then just dump them at their outlets. So I think it was a wise choice. I think, you know, looking at numerous pairs just to even find like a half decent pair in my size, and there was a 2-pair limit that I could get at the outlet. So these were available at the Folsom outlet in Sacramento, California, and yeah, like this is the half decent pair that I picked up, and like all of them had like that red marking on there. So I think Jordan Brand did a wise decision to pull these. But let's speak about the shoe. So this is inspired by Carmelo Anthony's high school, and it is the class of 2002. As you guys know, he was drafted in the NBA in 2003 after 1 year in college. I gotta say, like, the quality, you know, as far as materials are concerned, not the craftsmanship issue, but as far as quality is concerned, I think they did a great job. So one gripe that I always had with Jordan 13s coming out the box is the leather piece on the toe. The leather piece on the toe is decent. You push it down and you see all the wrinkles. It's not super soft, it's not super hard, which, you know, is more than likely what you'll see on Air Jordan 13s with a synthetic on the toe piece. But that pretty much mimics what the tongue is. So these two pieces, surprisingly, are the same type of leather. I won't say on the top of the tongue though, but actually on the actual tongue piece itself. So this leather right there on the toe is the same type of leather that is right here on the actual tongue. But at the top of the tongue, it's a bit more softer, and it actually feels really nice. So it's not a bad release. $159 for the shoe, you know, with as much cosmetic flaws that it had, from $190. So $190, $159 down to $112 before taxes. I think it was a great steal. So I shared it on Instagram, and you know, looks like it got quite a few likes. So no real complaints other than the cosmetic flaws on the sneaker itself, but I wish this mesh piece right here was the actual like mesh that they use on the original 13, the 3M and all that. I think it would have made the sneaker look like a bit more aggressive. It's one thing that I really truly love about the Air Jordan 13. I'm thankful that they use the suede on the midsole itself. And also, I always feel that it should always have that suede on the midsole. It's what's iconic to the Air Jordan 13, just like patent leather is iconic on the Air Jordan 11. Speaking of which, I didn't pick up those platinum tints because it didn't have the patent leather, but you know, it's a nice color. So, you know, other than that, you know, the missing patent leather, that's the reason why I didn't pick that shoe up. So you don't see a review here. So on the right shoe itself, you have Melo's logo on the inside of the insole, and then on the left shoe itself, you have class of 2002. As far as other B grade stamping on the shoe itself, I didn't have any B grade stamps on my tag, but I do have the second pair that I purchased for my homie, which I pretty much already sent off. It did have like a faint B grade stamp on there, so just like on the box label itself, it did have this, but it was very, very faint, like you couldn't even really see it. So on the box label as well, they named these the Black University Red, which they didn't like talk about the yellow itself. I would have loved to know what the yellow, actual like yellow color that they wanted to name it, but black, yellow, and red all on the sneaker. I think it's a fantastic look. So other than the things I talked about in this video, that's pretty much it. If you guys like the shoe, if you guys like the video, hit me with a big thumbs up, you know, put a comment down below in the comment section, and that's about it. Also, I have like a few, well, more than a few t-shirts left, so if you guys are interested in purchasing a t-shirt, hit up mjo23dan.com/shop, and they're just 20 bucks. You know, if you guys support me, if you guys like the videos, if you guys like the channel, any of the content that I drop, purchase a shirt. I'd love to you know, be able to continue doing this. All right guys, again, it's mjo23dan. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.